Hello Transformers fans, and behold, Galvatron, Takara G1 reissue. Let's get into it, starting with his box. On the front, a graphic of Galvatron after his lava bath in the premiere of Season 3, along with some pictures of him. Same pictures here on the top, along with pictures of him in all three of his modes. We'll get to that secret third alt mode. Same pictures on both sides. On the bottom, a transforming demonstration. And on the back, the usual graphic of the Transformers, more pictures of Galvatron in all three of his modes, another graphic of him after his lava bath, and Japanese writing that I cannot make out for the life of me, because again, this is a Takara reissue. Alright, set that back there, and grab Galvatron. He comes with this blaster that we never saw him use on the show, and why would he when he has a cannon mounted right to his arm? And his only other accessory is the Autobot Matrix of Leadership, because he did have the Matrix for a little while in the '86 animated movie after blasting Ultra Magnus into pieces. Alright, let's put those accessories away and focus on Galvatron himself. Okay, I had to put his box away to get him completely in frame because he is a big boy, about the size of most G1 combiners. For comparison, let's see him with his nemesis, Rodimus Prime. And yeah, this is a bit of a mismatch. It definitely would not be a fair fight. I said it before in my review of Rodimus, and I'll say it again, they did our boy wrong here. And this is why the commercials with Galvatron featured him fighting Ultra Magnus, because this is definitely a better matchup. Anyway, let's put these Autobots away because it is all about you today, buddy. And check him out. Let's do a 360. This reissue has his more cartoon-accurate purple color scheme, as opposed to his OG counterpart that was mostly gray, and that is how he was supposed to appear, but there was a design change for the movie when the toy was already in production, and besides his more accurate purple body, his face, it has a more accurate light gray color scheme, as opposed to the OG that was dark, and this makes his goatee a lot more pronounced than the OG was. And he has some licensed sound effects, although the button for them is kind of awkwardly placed. But let's have him blast some Autobots. See his eyes lighting up? Then with a little switch here on his back that we'll see better once we transform him, we'll change that sound effect to pure music to our ears. I love that sound so much. And finally, flip that switch again, and we'll have him say some stuff. Entirely Japanese, again, it's a Takara reissue. I have no idea what he's saying, but it sounds menacing. And for as big and clunky as he looks, he actually has some really good articulation compared to most G1s. His arms have 360 action. You can bend his elbows, twist his waist, move his legs forward and backward, and he actually has bend in his knees. Definitely not a case of G1 badness here. Now let's go ahead and transform him. Start by taking off his arm cannon, set that aside for now, drop down his forearm, and swing it in. Same with the other one. Drop down these tires, swing them around, raise them up, and tap them into place. Bring down these shoulder pieces all the way. Now we can raise up his upper body and cover up his head. Bring down this handle. Bring down this piece and tab it into his waist. Spin his waist around. Tab his legs together. Flip in his feet. Bring the legs up all the way. Now we can go ahead and set him down. Lower this camera a bit. And finally the cannon. Take it out of the holder and tab it right into his head here. And there he is in his alt mode. Some say it's a cannon, some say it's a tank. I lean more towards cannon myself. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And in his alt mode, that switch for sound effects is a lot more visible and easily accessible, and the button is a lot less awkwardly placed. So let's go through the sound effects again. First, we'll have him blast some Autobots. See his cannon lighting up now? Next, music to our ears. I love that sound. And finally, we'll have him say some stuff. I still can't understand him, but I wouldn't mess with him. Next, I have to point out his rub sticker. Give this a little bit of heat. And yes, he is a Decepticon. The leader of the Decepticons, actually. Sorry, Starscream, but that did not work out for you. Now for the secret third alt mode. To do that, flip his tires up like so, and then drop his handle down. And there's that secret third alt mode as some type of laser that he never used on the show, and why would he when he's a cannon all by himself? But now we can use the sound effects with this trigger here, so. And then music to our ears. And finally, blast some Autobots. Alright, now, this would be the part where I transform him back to a bot, but instead what I'm going to do is switch him back to cannon mode. So bring this handle back up, bring the tires back down, and now move this turntable aside, set him down for a minute, point the camera this way, and I'm putting him on display right by Legacy Galvatron. And this will be the background for my videos going forward. And that'll wrap up this video, so join me for my next one. Until then, good night, Transformers fans.